people like to talk about all the tools and stuff that allow us to work remote, Skype and email and phone and stuff like that. So a lot of companies use that as a reason to allow remote employees. I've been remote most of my career, whether it was for startups or for Avid or now for UA. I'm also a remote employee. I live in Colorado. The experience of being a remote employee it has some upsides and downsides. I think a lot of people look at it and think, oh yeah, you get to work from home. I actually rent an office outside the house because I like having some separation from my house. But it's all the tools in the world aren't going to help you be successful in that situation. You kind of have to find the right role, the right company, the right team that you're working with. You need to have good communication lines and good relationships established with all the people you're working with. And you also have to have solutions for the sort of downsides. So one of the downsides Jay and I were talking about earlier is the social piece. There are always, the team goes to lunch oftentimes in a company and they chat about stuff. You're not in on that. So you have to sort of replace some social piece if that's important to you. You have to over communicate sort of what you're doing, and there are times even where I would open up a Skype line with an employee or a colleague in San Francisco and just leave it open for 5 hours straight. And we're not talking to each other. It's not an active meeting. It's just this feeling of being in the same room with somebody. So if you're working on something and all of a sudden you have a question, you just kind of look up and you're like, hey, I noticed you did this. So those sorts of things tend to work, but it's not a perfect situation. But it does allow you to sort of live where you want to choose to live and still do the kind of work that you're really passionate about doing. And fortunately, there are companies who are looking for talent wherever it happens to be in the world.